Bishul Marab Rabotai, good morning to everybody. Another beautiful, gorgeous day. We're approaching in a few hours the special holiday of Purim that we've been waiting for such a long time. People ask a question, why is it called Megilat Ester, the scroll of Esther? Why can't we name it Megilat Mordechai, the scroll of Mordechai? Would sound a little bit more professional. So there are many answers into it. There's one answer, Megilat Esther. Esther was one of the people that sacrificed the most for the Am Israel, for the Jewish nation. She had such a beautiful, comfortable life. She lived in a palace. She had the royal food, royal dresses, royal clothing and jewelry. She had a great time. Everything was good. Everything was nice. She understood that her people, her nation, the Jewish people are in danger. So she stood up out of the comfort zone. She stood up for her nation. She's risking her life. If Achashverosh would find out that she is Jewish, the chances are she might die also with them. If Haman would find out that Esther was Jewish, the chances are she would also die with them. What happened to the first wife of the Achashverosh? She died, thanks to the Haman's advice. So Haman has an opportunity also to get rid of her too. And Esther knew that very well. But Esther understood that she has to stand up from her comfort zone. She has to stand up for her people, for the Am Israel. That's exactly what happened. And especially after 3 days of fasting, at night they would eat. During the day they would pray, do teshuvah, tefillah, fasting. After 3 days of fasting, she didn't look her best. She was in her mourning clothing also. She didn't look nice, no makeup, nothing, simple. And she went to speak to Achashverosh without an appointment. If you go walk into a king without being called in, you get killed on the spot. So she knew she had a chance. The chances were that she might get killed, but she still didn't care. She said, "I'm going to stick up for my nation. I'm going to get out of my comfort zone. I will sacrifice for my people." That's exactly what happened. Hashem had a mercy on us, Rachamim. Hashem put a mercy also in Achashverosh's heart that he should save us. That's why it's called Megilat Esther, the scroll of Esther. If it would be somebody else, another person would say, you know what, you don't touch me, I don't touch you. Nobody bothering me, I want to leave. I want to enjoy the rest of my life. I'm having a nice life. Where did Esther learn that from? Esther learned that from Moshe Rabbeinu. If we go back in history, Moshe Rabbeinu was also living a very comfortable life in Paro's palace. Moshe Rabbeinu, everything, he had anything, whatever he needed. He had a nice clothing, he had a good food, he had a good life. Life was great. Till Moshe found out that his brothers, the Jewish nation, are in slavery in Egypt. They're suffering. So Moshe is getting out of his comfort zone, sacrificing his life, risking in order to save the Am Israel. And it was not easy. Did everybody appreciate it at the end? Not really. Not really. People spoke against Moshe. People fought Moshe. But he knew, he understood that he did the right thing. Moshe Rabbeinu stood out of his comfort zone. He got out of the palace. I'm going to go stick up for my people, Am Israel. So that's exactly Esther learned from. Rabotai, on a daily basis, we all go through certain struggles, ups and downs. We live all comfortable, comfort zone, it's okay. Certain things we feel like it's good. Don't touch me, don't bother me. The kids are watching. They're going to learn from us. The grandchildren are also going to learn from us also. And the great-grandkids also going to learn from us. Esther learned from Moshe Rabbeinu. You get out of your comfort zone, you go stand up for your people. If our kids see that we know barely wake up for Shacharit, what example? Because we're so comfortable sleeping late, what example are we showing to our kids? That they also could sleep late. They don't have to go for Shacharit. If we zoom through Birkat Hamazon, zoom through few seconds, or we say Birkat Hamazon while driving in a car because we don't have time, we have to go to work, or just zoom it through, what are we showing to our kids? That it's not so important. You could also zoom it through. You could also skip it. If we show to our kids that Shabbat is important, they're going to continue that Shabbat is important. Just as we see that every single Jew, no matter how religious, how observant, how spiritual they are, even secular Jews, they take Brit Milah very, very seriously. Why? Because their parents took it very seriously. And their parents' took it very seriously, all the way to Avraham Avinu. And we learn from who? From Avraham Avinu. Avraham Avinu got out of his comfort zone and he said, I'm going to do Brit Milah. How old was Avraham? 99 years old. Instead, he could have said, you know what, leave me alone. I did so many great things. I did so much chesed. Why do I have to do Brit Milah? Am I such an old age, 99-year-old man? Let my son be the first, let them learn from my son, which is Yitzchak. So Avram understood that it's important. So we know, we take it very seriously because we goes back, we learn from our fathers and fathers, all the way to Avram Avinu. So no matter what we do, kids are learning, they're watching us, and we're the example for them. We could take it easy, have a simple, it's take it easy, or make it a little bit hard, tough, but it's a good example for the next generation, for our kids. So we have to get out of comfort zone. Everybody knows what's hard for them, what's complicated. Try our best to do it and show the sacrifice for the Hashem. Just like we see from Esther, she sacrificed her own life. Just we see from Avraham Avinu, did Brit Milah in such an old age. Just like we see from Moshe Rabbeinu, went through so much headache with taking out, saving his own people. Everybody shall have a blessed day.